Okay, so we're CareerWise, and the course is called MarketWise. It's about using AI in digital marketing, and that's why I don't teach the course because I'm an old guy, and what do I know about AI and digital? I know something about marketing and strategic marketing, and I'd like to, share a thought or two about that tonight. But we believe this is the future, and and that's what we're about. We're about helping people to find their way and get a job in the international job market. And so digital marketing is big and AI is big, and that's what this course is about. So my wife and I have been doing this for over a decade. We have hundreds and actually thousands of people that we've given them counseling and career training. Um, how did we get to this, why this course and what's going on? So it started that we work with people and we help them figure out who they are and their skills, personality, inclinations, what do they like to do. We take into account external factors and economic considerations, community expectations. Are they looking for full-time, part-time? And then, of course, sort of the macroeconomics. What is the market looking for? The market is king. Okay. Like I would love to put everybody on their feet and, give them a great job, just the one they want, doing the things they want to making good salary. But I can't really do that because I'm not Melech HaOlam. I'm not the Rebbeinu Shalom. I don't own the market. The market is the king. I learned in economics class there's something called the invisible hand of the marketplace. And you could call that Elohim. That's a Kadosh Baruch Hu, is the invisible hand of the marketplace. So the marketplace, though, has a lot of power. It really determines who wins and who loses. But we can use our seichel and we can train ourselves and try to figure it out and read the trends, and then we can put ourselves on a path to success. So that's what we're about. So what do we do? Training and placement. Our value proposition is our deep understanding, our respect for people. We care about people, and we have valuable connections to technology and to industry. So we have two primary technology courses that we're running right now. One is in cybersecurity. We're now in our eighth year in that. And in MarketWise, we're beginning our third year. And we have, Baruch Hashem, a lot of success, people finishing our course and working in the industry, starting their own companies, working for others. So Baruch Hashem, it's going well. We started the course with a woman who's an international leader in the field. She's like a digital marketing person for Coca-Cola. So she had some very impressive clients, and she helped us develop the curriculum, and we showed it to different experts, and they're like, wow, if you could teach all that, that's very valuable. So that's what we've done. And Daniel has taken it further and worked on it, invested in it, put a lot of good thought into it, and really brought it to cutting edge. So the course is cutting edge. Like, people, you mentioned TTI, they should be well, and it's all good. And there's college courses and there's all sorts of programs out there. I'll give you an example, not even in marketing, in cyber. Like a person could get a master's degree in cybersecurity from, Yeshiva University, and it costs them like $50,000, whatever. And they'll learn a lot about cyber, but they won't really know how to do it. And that's the opposite of our approach. Our approach is we're going to teach you how to do this stuff so you can really get a job in it. So we're very, very focused on the marketplace, on skills, on, employability. So this is the job market for digital marketing. It's thriving. It continues to grow. More and more dollars are being spent on digital marketing. The companies, there's still TV marketing and there's still, billboard signs outside on the streets, but more and more of the money that goes into advertising and marketing is online. And so this is growing. So it's creating millions of new jobs all the time. Prospected growth rate of 10% in the next 10 years. And then, of course, AI, which is like the new hot thing. And there's probably a little bit of hype in that. Somebody gave a podcast saying that indoor plumbing was a lot bigger development than AI because, not being able to take a shower in your house or whatever, that's a bigger deal than AI. But AI is a big deal and it changes the way we work. So it's not necessarily going to destroy jobs, but it changes the jobs that we have. So people that embrace AI and learn how to use it, so then with your employer, maybe he doesn't know how to use it, but he knows he needs to have it because he's a guy in his 50s. And so he's like, do you know how to use AI? So when you say, yeah, I know how to use 5 different tools in AI to do different things, they're like, oh, okay, then I need you. So it's a really important part of your value as a prospective employee. So this field of digital marketing has flexibility. It has remote or on-site positions, competitive salaries, opportunities for advancement. Ultimately, you could become a CMO or a head of marketing or whatever. And there's variety. Work on different products, so it's like interesting. Is it's not accounting. Accounting is okay, but that could be boring. Marketing is sort of there's a room for your creativity in addition to your technical prowess and your critical thinking, your strategic thinking, but there's also like an artistic element of creating stuff, creating content. So and you'll decide yourselves, throughout the course. Are you more an analytics person where you're about the numbers and how many responses did we get based on this campaign or another, or you're more a content creation person? And there's certainly room for both. Everybody needs a combination of both, but there's specialties in different directions. So why is digital marketing a good fit for our community? Um, you don't need a college degree in this. The barrier to entry is the specific skills that we're going to teach you. There's relatively high pay after relatively short education, and there's flexible work from home possibilities that people like. We're a community that cares about our families, and we have we have Yom Tif and Shabbos, and we like to have flexibility. Okay, so again, I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm diving right in, and I just want to talk about again. I call myself old school marketing. What is marketing? And so in just 4 words, it's driving profitable customer action, like getting people to do what you want them to do. And it's broader than just selling stuff. Marketing is part of the art and science of persuasion, and it's actually present in all of our personal and professional interactions. So this is a video I'm not going to show you right now, but here's a mother trying to feed a kid. And when a mother is feeding a kid, there's a marketing aspect to that relationship where the mother's got to market the baby food to the child. The child maybe doesn't want to eat this. They don't want Gerber. They want, Bamba or whatever. And you got to make the sale. You got to market it in the right way. Maybe it needs to fly like an airplane or whatever. You got to make a deal. You have to negotiate, whatever you have to do. But the idea of thinking, what do I need to say and do in order to make this happen? That's marketing thought. Okay. So it's everywhere. And the particulars of it, the 4 most basic marketing principles. One, your product. And so you develop a USP as your unique selling proposition to answer the needs of your target audience. And each one of these things is huge, and you'll learn more about it. But creating your product, you don't create a product and say, "Oh, who should I sell it to now?" You think, to whom do you want to sell? What do they want to buy? And then you develop your product in answer to this need and this targeted audience. And targeting audiences is a real science that you're going to learn a lot about in this course. Part of your marketing is your pricing strategy. Are you like, are you the Walmart? Are you the TJ Maxx? Are you the TJ Maxx, or are you Chanel? Your fancy perfume, your Rolls Royce. And let me say something about pricing as a digital marketing professional. When you first start, and let's say you decide to work as like a freelancer, and so you get gigs, you get jobs, um, and someone says, "Could you help me develop a logo?" And they're like, "I'll pay you $50." And you're like, "What?" I've had that happen to me where someone like, "How long is it going to take you?" "It's going to take you an hour, so I'll pay you $50." Like, "No, I won't do that for $50." You have to learn how to develop your own value and your professional services and everything. And so you have to learn how to price the things that you're doing because yes, it's possible it could take you 60 minutes, but you don't charge for making a logo on an hourly basis. Making a logo, I have to understand you and your business and your targeting, your audience, and what's your value proposition. So it takes all this professionality and this insight and strategic and creative and artistic thinking from me to capture you and put that into a logo. So that does not sell for 50 bucks. There's no such thing. So learning how to price your services as a freelancer, as digital marketing, and the better you are, and the more professionalism and how you help other people to market their stuff and to express themselves online and creating the content that you create. So you're building up your own value, and then you can charge for it accordingly because you're really good at what you do. You're a professional that's creating really powerful marketing devices and running campaigns and so forth. So your price then will express the value that you're providing in a fair way, right? We're not talking about gouging. We're talking about earning fair value for your professional services.
But we start small, right? I mean, people do get logos and websites for really cheap. So
Yeah, it's hard today because Wix will make you one for free. That's true. So yeah,
um,
you're right about that.
only big companies will pay a lot.
Yeah, right. You have to know your customer and what are their options. So yes, I was just giving an example, but you're absolutely right. So pricing is part of marketing. Pricing strategies depend on the target market, the competition. What are other people like? The fact that other people are selling it for free, that affects how I'm going to price it. But of course, value is also part of it. A big part of marketing is promotion. How are we going to get people to know about this? How are we going to promote it? What channels are we going to use? SMM is social media marketing. Are we going to, like I said, use billboards, put it in the newspaper? Are we going to, LinkedIn, wherever we're going to go, the promotion strategy, in-store things, lots of different things. And ultimately, place. How are you going to sell it? Where are you going to sell it? Is it going to be in physical stores? Is it online? Um, there's a person, I think you might hear his name a number of times over the course because he took the course and he really he got a lot out of it and he's doing a lot of stuff with it. His name is Menashe Abraham, and
Maybe
he's
it
uh
is
he's he is
memorized.
Israeli American. What do you
I
say,
spoke
huh?
to him. You sent me his
Oh, you
number.
spoke with him? Oh,
Yeah.
great. Yeah. So he did a great little presentation about IKEA. And IKEA, you go to their places and you take home all this furniture that you build. And so the online thing, they're not like an online company where you order IKEA online so much. You go to the store. So they were challenged by that. He made a really nice presentation on how IKEA dealt with the evolving market and the move to digital. So that everybody's got to deal with changing markets and reaching their customers and marketing their stuff. So it's an endless endeavor, and there's an ocean of possibilities, and so it's fun to be a part of that. The core structure is that we're on this platform called Teachable, which I don't think I sent you yet the link. I will do that. I'll put it in the Slack channel. I didn't invite you to the Slack channel. I'm going to invite you now to the Slack channel, Chaya and Shifi, and there'll be a link there, or I'll send you an email. I don't know. I'll get you the link to Teachable, which is an online platform where we have the course modules, like the each weekly classes, let's say. And there's stuff to watch there and to do there. In addition, then to weekly meetings that I think will be at this time on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I'll let you confirm that, but that's what I think. And then, during the week, you want to check back in, you want to have input, whatever. So the Slack channel is how we communicate, and Daniel will be there to answer your stuff. There's homework assignments. As the year goes on, I'll give some stuff about soft skills, and then ultimately there's a final project, which this is the kind of thing where you want to develop a portfolio of things you've done. So you'll have a place where you keep your stuff that you're creating because if you go for a job interview in the future, you want to share your portfolio. This is what I've done. This is what I know how to do. Here, let me show you my stuff. So that's an important part of this course is building up your portfolio of things to share and show, which demonstrates your knowledge and skills as a professional. The topics you saw are social media marketing, AI for marketing, brand management, targeting, influencer marketing, like having people represent your stuff, digital marketing, and web development. My wife is the boss of our programs. She's wonderful. She works hard to help people to get jobs and to develop themselves. So it's good to be in touch with her. I call myself the educational director. I'm here behind the scenes. And Daniel Scher is your instructor. And I'll just say Daniel's a great young man, and he's worked in the US, and he's from Russia originally, and he has experience in this stuff in project management. I'll let him tell more, but he's a very capable instructor. We've had really good results with him. I'm really confident that it's going to be a great course. A few things I want to tell you now about the contract. So our covenant, we open doors, but you got to deliver the goods. So it's not the kind of thing where, oh, you show up on a Sunday, you sit here for an hour, you listen, you watch, and then poof, it's magic, and you have something and you're a new person. It doesn't work like that. There's no magic. It's like we say, yagato matzata. If you make efforts, then you'll succeed. And so it's always how much you put in is how much you get out. And so we're presenting you with a great curriculum and professional guidance, but you gotta really dig in and do the stuff. And there's research that you'll do on your own to learn about the things and to hone your skills. And so that's on you. And so if you do that, again, you could be very successful. But the responsibility for your growth, we have a pathway and we have a lot of stuff, but you got to actually do the process. And again, it's a fun and it's a growth process, but it does sort of in a way take you out of your comfort zone because you got to become a new person, a greater professional, and so forth. So it's a wonderful thing. Your new best friend. I don't know who your old best friend is, your spouse or whoever that might be, but your new best friend has got to be Google, okay? Because you're going to do a lot of sort of hard stuff, technical stuff using whether it's whatever, all the various digital tools that you're going to learn how to use. They don't always work, okay? Failure is definitely part of the pathway. And so don't get frustrated, don't cry, don't have a fit, or you can if you want, but keep trying and ask Google. Say, Google, I'm using this tool and this is what I'm getting. How do I overcome that? And it's unbelievable how much information there is on Google. There's nothing that's not there. So then it could be that you do get to a dead end, and then you should ask a question. Then you turn to Daniel, or you put it in the ask channel of the Slack, and you say, "Okay, I'm trying to do this. It's not working. This is what I did. Here's a screenshot of the problem. Now what can I try?" That's a good question, as opposed to, I'm stuck. So you want to be really detailed in your description of what you've done and what the problem is and the results you're getting. And then someone else who knows more can guide you to overcome that. But you do have to learn to ask Google and to try to solve technical problems yourself. That is a big part of the game. Okay, so that's what we're doing, hands-on training. We're a community. There's other people who have done this, and we're going to help you get your job. And that is what I wanted to share this evening. I'm here. This is the email that I like to hear. I mean, I'm on the Slack channel too, but otherwise, jaredsomet@gmail is what I like to use. And without further ado, I'm turning it over to Daniel. Good evening, Daniel.
Good evening, everyone. So happy to be here. Yeah, and nice to meet you all, Hire and Shifi. So, well, I really believe that you've mentioned that almost everything, Jonathan, and you've even outlined like my experience. So just maybe I can add a little bit more here that with years of some hands-on experience in AI and AI-driven marketing, I also have tried my hand and worked actually in data analysis, data analytics. So that's I managed to implement all of these when I led projects for a vendor company based in Seattle. It's called Aquilon, and under them I had a really cool chance to work for with you could say Microsoft, Dropbox, GitHub, so household names actually. So now I specialize in helping businesses scale their digital presence with their cutting-edge tools, as Jonathan has mentioned already, and not on AI. So my expertise, as well as your future expertise, will span search engine optimization, social media marketing. But again, social media marketing is not actually the focus, because I heard from you, Hire, that someone rejected the course just because of it. So we'll dive into the course and we'll see that social media marketing definitely is not like the only focus here. So because, for example, we'll do also web development and other stuff. So maybe I will just share the teachable platform view so that you can see. Just a second there. Can see the teachable platform now? Yeah, right. Okay, don't start here. Start here. Yeah, this is our platform with basically there are around 12 modules, and this is only the basics, and we have around 100 lessons. I mean, in total. Usually we take like if like, so for you to be able to, to allocate your resources so that you can you know how much time you're gonna spend on this. So it depends, of course, but in general, we're taking 3 to 4 topics like every session. So you're gonna have sessions on Sundays, like 1 hour or 1.5 hours. It depends on on the topic, but in general, this may take like from 1.5 hours to 3 hours. But again, it depends. It depends on the topic. And we are the course is built that way so that both the load and the complexity of the topics are increasing. Okay, so it's like step by step. So for example, if we look at the first module, which is about brand management, so some fundamentals, we'll just look at some real world cases. We'll see how people implement that in their brands, how they build their digital brand strategy just before we start building our own. Yeah. So we look at some good examples as well as with their brand ecosystem or brand purpose and differentiation. So some other, you see like different companies that are like Lego's transformation into a completely digital company. And then we move on to something more substantial, like researching your target audience with the help of AI, and not only. So we use also such tools, as let's call them parsing. I'm not sure if like parsing means that this tool crawls through a website and automatically fetches the data from that website, which otherwise, will take you for years, because some, websites, they have like 50 pages, 60 pages. I mean, product pages, right? So like hundreds of products there. So it's not what AI basically helps you with, because, AI is there are different types of AIs, but mainly what we use here is a generative AI. Yeah, so the one that generates whatever, an image, an idea, or maybe analysis, makes analysis. But in order to do the analysis, yeah, so you need to get the data. So it's very important that starting with somewhere here, like with target audience and AI-driven market analysis, will teach you how to get this data. It's one of the critical points before we start analyzing with the help of different AIs. Also, we'll have an overview session about all kinds of AIs out there. On the horizon, so I'm trying to put it on the course. So a lot of like analysis here in do you hear me? Shows. Yeah, do you hear me? Okay, cool.
Yes, we hear you. There
Yeah.
was some static, but now it's okay.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my traffic, I guess. We'll go through AI-powered brand evaluation, and we'll try to best personalize all our marketing efforts, whatever channel this is, whether we're using Google Ads or WhatsApp marketing or anything else. And only then you can see media marketing. So it's, again, it's not the focus. And by the way, it's very important. So that with all this kosher content and the kind of, you know, I don't ever push this on people that they have to go somewhere and, you know, and create the accounts, but it's good to have. And social media marketing is a quite powerful tool to use. But in general, we try to create some fake accounts. I mean, on social media, it's getting harder, you know, day by day because Facebook and other social media, they don't want, you know, so fake characters there. So they still somehow check that. But yes, it's possible to create some kind of these accounts and to see what's going inside. Yeah. So, but anyway, we'll have some hands-on like sessions where you can use our accounts. Also possible, like Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Yeah. Also, YouTube marketing is here. What else? We'll develop websites on different platforms, including Wix, WordPress, and Tilder. In my opinion, these are like, they are quite different. So, and we'll look at each website builder limitations and, you know, capabilities. So there's influencer marketing, as Jonathan has mentioned, and the final project. So the final project is huge because it's an AI-driven multi-channel digital marketing campaign. Let's zoom in a little bit. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is something that you want to add to your portfolio, or at least some of the things, not only your social media or logos or whatever we'll create there while going through the course. But here it's like all the knowledge that you have received during the course, you'll be able to implement here, like plan a campaign, conduct competitor analysis. So this is with AI, to personalize content, and also creating an AI chatbot for the website, create and schedule content, launch a paid ad campaign. So interesting. So we just, you would ask me, how do we do this? So basically we launch a campaign and we stop it like right away. So you don't just spend a penny. So, and then we set up tracking and analytics, and we use AI tools. Like for campaigns impact. So there are some details for every part of it, as well as email and WhatsApp. So actually, this is it. Not sure if you might have some questions. You're welcome with them. So I think I've covered like the whole course and what is waiting for us. And in every topic, I will, if you let me, I will repeat like what Jonathan said. So in every topic, I always focus on how you can implement that, whatever topic it is. Even if it's about target audience and market positioning, we always do case studies. If it's not possible, you know, to go and click and create something like in the digital space. So so that's it, what I wanted to cover, I guess, in terms of the course. And I guess
I just will say, I just now invited Chayan and Shivi to the Slack channel, and I
yeah, this
put
is our
there.
Slack channel. Yeah, let me.
You want to show that? Okay. And I put there in
Uh,
general, I put the link to the Teachable platform.
cool. I might need to add them, like, or you can add them to Teachable, because I'm not sure it will.
I think it will. I gave them a link to like enroll, and it's like free, so I think they should be
Oh,
able
okay.
to enroll. But that's not a bad thing to do right now while you're sitting together in class.
Yeah, yeah. I see Hi here, and I see Shifi. So these are your guys. So here we can start communication. We can cover the channels actually here. Yes, Jonathan. So here you
Good
can
idea.
ask different questions, absolutely different questions. I mean, whatever they're about. So cost related or not cost related. Here in general, there could be some general information. And here I post some news about, you see, something from Forbes, how about LinkedIn or about new AI, about video generation with Sora. This is I think you heard about it, so it's crazy. I mean, it generates videos. There is homework channel, so where we
Daniel,
yeah,
on the general channel, that's where I put the teachable LinkedIn. Just show them that.
yeah.
Exactly.
This is the, so if you click on it, you'll enroll.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm not sure about these channels. I mean, MarketWise cohort random recordings. I don't use them often. So Jonathan, maybe you can cover what these are about.
Random is to put anything that anybody wants to put randomly.
Okay, okay, and recordings, but I have a lot, but maybe from our kickoffs, right? From our kickoffs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, Daniel. Let's say if
Yeah.
somebody couldn't be here on a Sunday, and so they weren't going to be here for the live class. So where would the recording be for them to find it?
I think we'll put it here then.
Yeah,
Recording.
I think that's where I think it belongs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, a website or a
The point is, if we so let's go into like somewhere in the middle here. I know, let's say Google Analytics. So if we go to the session, like to the topic and lesson itself, so you'll find the video. I mean, it won't be really long. It will not explain everything, and it maybe doesn't contain, you know, a lot of hands-on tasks, but it covers the topic. There's like there's the description first of all, so what's going on here, then the video, and then the assignment. So, and as I said, so we'll have like 2, 3, depends again on the topic, 2 to 4, I think, even assignments. Yeah, that you'd better like accomplish before Sunday, so that we don't, you know, spend more time on like going through assignments themselves, but rather explaining and getting you unblocked on some activities there, right? So this is the point. So
Aya, did you have a question?
Yeah, how do I access the teachables? I'll get an email or
Yeah, so did you get an email from Slack?
I didn't.
uh, so you need
Oh
to
yeah,
set
I just
up
got it.
Slack.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
So join the Slack channel, and then in the Slack channel, go to general, and that's where the link to the Teachable is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You used Slack before?
No.
Okay, so just you need to download and set it up. Yeah, I think it will let you in seconds. What about you, Shifi? Were you able to go to Slack?
Yeah, I'm just joining now, and
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Let's see. Shifi's here.
Try.
Join the channel.
No, my filter is not allowing. I'm gonna have to fix my filter for this course.
Yeah. I remember it was a trouble with the Perry. She had to allow like everything because Filter doesn't allow, you know, even some AIs. I'm just
Yeah, no, till now I didn't need it, but with this course I'm gonna have to make some changes. I've done photography in the past, and I took
Mhm.
courses, and I was in the field for a little bit. But I didn't the filter was okay. But for this I'm gonna have to change it around.
Cool. So yeah, whatever you need. So now you can message it to me or to Jonathan or send an email, right? So I can share my email if you want. So this is me, and this is my email.
Okay.
I got it. I see the course. So
Cool. Cool.
yeah.
So
Meanwhile, you know what? I will email to Haya the link because maybe you'll be able to get to the Teachable. I'll do that.
Thank you.
also possible, yeah. But still we need Slack because we mostly, we chat in Slack, so we communicate through that. This is my Gmail.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. So Shifi has joined and left. So no, Shifi's here. Okay. Okay. So do you have any other questions like about access, the course, or by the way, what I haven't mentioned, yeah, at the end of the course, it's not only the final project. We also do kind of, we go through your CV, and we draft a new one for digital marketing. And also at the last lesson, we explore different job opportunities, some of them that Jonathan has mentioned. But basically, whatever module you look, you see on this Teachable platform can be your specialization. So you can become an SEO specialist who knows like search engines as the back of their hand, right? Or you could be a content manager, right? So working mostly with the content, or a social media manager if you're into this. A lot of niches that now exist, and I've seen many interesting positions. I mean, which are part of this course, as well as just website development. Website developers. So creating websites for small and medium businesses, I think, also an option after this course. Okay, lots of things.
I have a question.
Yeah.
All the information that we're learning, is it targeted like just to that specific thing that we're teaching, or we're going to be able to use it, let's say, for a different website or like for other things?
Of course. This knowledge you're getting, you will be able to apply to any business, and we'll discuss how, and we'll discuss different companies. We discuss like such companies, very very different industries, like Lego, like Microsoft, like Netflix, so video streaming. A lot of companies that that come from different industries. So shouldn't worry about this. So this is absolutely universal knowledge that you can apply to any business. And I can't think of something that is very industry specific. I don't know. I don't know even really. So whatever we do, we work out a digital marketing strategy, or we create a logo, or we create some content for Instagram. It doesn't matter, it's visual content. So we teach you how to create visual content. It can go on Instagram, it can go on Facebook, or I don't know, it can be emailed, you know, in a special email campaign. So
Thank you.
think yeah, that is okay. And thank you for the question. So anything else you wanna know about?
We're looking forward. I'm very excited.
Cool. Me too.
Me too.
So Jonathan,
Yes.
so shall we wrap it up here?
Yeah, very good. So just give them clarity. What are they expected to do for next Sunday?
I think, well, we have options. We have options. So usually I don't give any assignment for the first, you know, intro class, I would say, about brand management. But if you're really excited and you're really motivated already now to dive deeper, so you can go through first 3 lessons about brand management. So I don't think I'm like they're no rocket science. So so you can start on Teachable with the first 3 lessons, and we'll be able to discuss, to do something about it, like to practice, to do case studies mostly with the brand management. Yeah.
And Chaya and Shifi, is this time convenient for you? Is this a good time for you? Is this okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Sundays at 8, that's what it'll be.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, thanks everybody for being here. Looking forward to a great year, a good start, and have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
Thanks
Look forward to it.
everyone. See you
Good
soon.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.